beforehand. So I'm really excited to start doing that. Steve, every time I make a video goes, "You said, I know." I can't help it. Anyways, is there any other way of starting a sentence? Really? Like, is there? Good morning. I thought that I would try my hand at vlogging, so right now I'm just making breakfast, so here we go.
Your head is cut off.
So I'm keeping a food journal because celiac disease has ruined me for eating. Like I honestly have felt like food is the enemy, and I kind of had a very unhealthy diet which consisted of 1.5 meals a day because eating was so painful. So I've just started it on the 21st. Looks like that. So basically you see that I had for breakfast a BLT sandwich, I had an Activia yogurt, 100 grams, and then I had, what else did I have? Half a nectarine. So, you know, it's just about getting those 3 meals in a day. As you can see, I wrote goal accomplished. I know that there's apps out there that do this for you, that will keep track of your meals and everything like that, but I don't know if it's because I'm a 90s kid. Ooh, I'm getting overexposed. The kitchen has the best light in the morning, but I don't know if it's because I'm a 90s kid, but writing things down, I don't know how to fix this for you guys. And I look bald. I'm not bald. But writing things down tends to keep things in my brain and tends to keep me goal oriented a lot easier than if I have it on an electronic device. I don't know if anybody else is like that, but I definitely am. Like I almost can't accomplish anything without writing it down first. So I have a physical journal that I do that for. I use it as a bullet journal sometimes, especially when I have goals like learning Italian. Like I recently went to Italy to visit my aunt and uncle, and they speak to me and but then I respond in English and they don't understand English. So then I'm just like, so I've been trying to learn Italian, not doing a great job of it because I keep slipping. I'm using Duolingo, by the way. I feel like I need to hold it out, but it's so far away and I'm not strong enough. I think like my arm will start shaking any minute. I'm using a DJI, so it's supposed to deal with like the shaking and everything like that, so we'll see. But right now I'm gonna finish my breakfast, and I don't know when I'll pick up the camera again, but we'll see. Alright, so it's a little bit later in the day, and I thought that I would start doing some Italian since I talked about it earlier today, and then I just thought that I'd show you the app that I'm using just because it has been really easy to learn. It's a quick go, and it kind of gives you a space where you can be competitive with yourself or with other groups of people. So I'm just going to quickly go into Duolingo. Okay, so you can see the skills that I've mastered, so it's just updating though, because I might... Okay, so it updates every single day, so I've got my basics down. Food, plurals, animals, food, and I've actually mastered all of these. It's just that I haven't done it in so long that I have to warm up my skills. Oh my goodness, I didn't realize how far I got. So I got all the way over to infinitives, lesson number 2. And then as you can see, these aren't in color because I haven't unlocked them yet. So I'll show you a little bit what it's like or how they teach you. See, if you would take these lessons, right? So this possessives has 5 lessons. So you start with lesson 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And since I've already mastered that skill, all I have to do is practice weakest words. So I go and hit practice. Sorry, I'm looking through the camera lens. So how do you say his, which is like the possessive, so his cat. So you'd go sue. And she'll say it for you. So I'm wondering if the volume's as loud as it can go. So then it tells you if you're okay.
Il tuo vino è dolce.
Il tuo vino è dolce. Your wine is sweet. So because I've already practiced this skill, I kind of already know what I'm doing, but what they'll do is they'll give you you know, how do you say his, and then you tell them how you say his, or they'll give you a sentence and you have to translate it to English. Again, they'll correct you, or they'll do the matching one. So favore is, it can be favor. My, mie, cal, mucca, panino, sandwich, oops, you, boy. Okay, so I'm near the end of the lesson, and I just wanted to show you this other one that they have. So they have type what you hear. So you listen.
Le tue farfalle.
And then you have to write it in Italian. So this really helps with farfalle. Learning how to read and write in the language. I don't know if this is right. Your butterflies, and then they'll translate it for you.
La mia ricetta è dolce.
La mia ricetta è dolce. Okay? So then you get it right, and then it'll always tell you what your mistake or what, you know, to pay attention to. So like there's the accents on the E and that sort of thing. So then you press continue, and then they, well, oh, I know what the word I was looking for, streak. So you've got 10 experience points from that. And I'm 40 points away from meeting my goal today. So you can set your own goals every day. So as you can see, I went up a level, but I still, in order to master the skill, then I have to continue. Oh, and then see the ad helps keep education free. So I'm going to end up practicing this one again in order to master
I miei
it.
gatti bevono latte.
Okay, so it is 3:51, which means it's lunchtime. Steve's over here.
I got my meal.
Steve made an amazing pad thai the other day. He made a panini yesterday, and then we had fried chicken the day before. You're gonna spill your water. Anyways, I'm not gonna be having the same thing. I am going to, weirdly enough, I'm going to pop popcorn in my popcorn machine, and then I'll probably make a fresh panini because I didn't have any leftovers from yesterday. So there's no transitions for this. Just gonna put you down over here, maybe. Oh, just hold on. Okay, so for our wedding, Steve and I got this griddle slash panini press, and it comes with either like the griddle side or the pancake griddle side. Wait, does that make any sense? You know, I really actually don't know how this works. I'm gonna choose grilled panini. I'm gonna set it on high. It's gonna take a minute to get there. Hello. Anyways, I like the classics, so I'm just doing some greens, and today I'm choosing arugula, some tomatoes, some cheese, and then some Italian meats that I got at the Italian deli. There's a few Italian stores in Calgary. There is Scarpone's and the Italian store, which are right next door to each other, and they work well together. There's Spinelli, which is where I got these, and then there's Lina's. So we have the prosciutto, and then it says no gluten or gluten-free. Of course, it says it in French, sans gluten. I'm not sure if that's how the French say it. And then we've got the soppressata calabrese hot. So I got the spicy salami. And then we got the salami genoa mild. So I got mild as well, which I actually kind of prefer. So the weird part about my paninis that aren't actually classics, so I don't know why I said I only like the classics, but is my sauce. So I make my own sauce, and it is delicious. I dip, like, it runs out the side of the panini, and then I dip my panini in it. So it's a mixture of sriracha sauce, which I believe is gluten-free, maple syrup, and then I also have this traditional avocado mayonnaise, which is also gluten-free. It does have eggs though, so if you're looking for this thinking that it's like a replacement for mayonnaise because you're vegan or vegetarian or whatever, this still has eggs in it. Otherwise, it's a really good mayonnaise. I think I prefer it over Hellmann's. Okay. I don't know if this is gonna, oh, I got it. Hello again. So I ran out of memory space, so I had to go fix that. So I turned the machine off just because, you know, you don't want to get it too hot. So I thought I'd show the bread that I'm using. It is Kinnikinnick whole grain bread. It is gluten-free, dairy-free, and nut-free. It has 5 essential nutrients, 5 grams of fiber, 0 cholesterol, and 160 calories every 2 slices. So that is my nutrient intake, if anybody's wondering, for today. Sorry. I love my kitchen. I love being able to look out the window while I'm cooking. When we renovate, we're definitely going to keep, I'm going to have to show you the kitchen, aren't I? We're definitely going to want to keep this counter space just because it is it's so nice to be able to look outside at your neighborhood, and I don't know where I'm going with that. Just, it's nice to be able to look outside and cook. Apparently we are the only unit in this entire building that has a kitchen window. So that's really exciting. You know what I'm gonna do is I'm going to instead face the camera not at my face but at the food, because I mean that's really the star here, not me. So hold on. Oh, that's so we want to go down. There we go. Is that about right? Okay, so you can see that I now have hi. You know what? It's gonna take me forever to get used to this. So what I'm basically gonna do now is I'm gonna just wait for this thing to heat up, and then I'm going to show you how I make my popcorn. I've got you on my old Canon PowerShot. Again, sorry if the quality is not as good. My sandwich is just over here. Ooh. So right now I have this device that I got for my wedding that is a popcorn popper, and I showed it to you before in a previous clip. It comes with this little measuring cup, and you take about, it says half a cup is the max, so I'm just going to take about half a cup of popcorn kernels. Again, this is probably the best way to eat popcorn just because it's fresh, it smells amazing in your house. Okay, so it is much later. I ate half a bowl of popcorn and I'm feeling a little ill because of that. And I didn't end up having ice cream. And I didn't end up going on a walk today, even though there's definitely still enough sunshine for me to go and do that. You know what? It's summer vacation, so I'm off. I'm enjoying being off. Making this video, and I'm eventually going to have to edit it, and I'm looking forward to that. Yes, I am still in my pajamas, but what else is summer vacation for anyways? Although I did want to have a bit of a rant, because I'm in the mood for a rant. So today is July 24th, and I was convinced that I had a dermatology appointment scheduled for tomorrow, the 25th. However, I called in and they said, oh, your appointment was a week ago on the 21st. So, first of all, nobody called to say, are you on your way, or you missed your appointment. Nobody called. So, apparently nobody cares anymore. Oh, sorry, my hand's really big. Which is just like, is any doctor's office, like even if you're a specialty or a specialized doctor, are you really doing so well that you don't care anymore whether there's patients that need you, that have booked referrals for you, for your services, that you just don't have your secretaries call back anymore, or call and say, hey, your appointment's coming up this week, just want to call and confirm that you're still available, especially because for myself, for this appointment, I scheduled this appointment 6 months ago. Okay? 6 whole freaking months ago. Like, how is anybody supposed to remember the day and the time? Like, I know that I wrote it down, but I didn't. Sorry, I'm watching Netflix on my computer and then I connect it to the TV because I don't have cable. Anyways, so I wrote it down, wrote down the wrong date, and then you know, I don't know if I just thought, oh, they'll call me or I'll call them. And so I didn't even write down the time because sometimes you miss it, right? Like these people, sometimes like they're just so, okay, we made the appointment, bye. And they hang up on you. And it's just like, okay, you know, and I must have been busy. I must have been at work and I must have, you know, just, okay, July 25th. And in fact, it was the 21st. So I was wrong. But I still think that it's their job. You just feel like crap. You know, now do I have to wait another 6 months? Like, you just start to feel like, what is the point of me making this appointment? I'm just meant to have bad skin for the rest of my life. So, if you're wondering why I wanted a dermatology appointment, which you probably aren't wondering why by looking at me, but I do have pimples on my chin. Actually, this is all scarring. I don't have anything, like I only have this one, which is new. And this is all scarring. So there's no bumps here. Again, all scarring, no bumps. This is actually what's new. Here and here. And then I don't know if I go closer. Whoa, terrifying. I have huge pores. And then I have these fine lines right there. And I am only 25. Am I lying about my age? I'm only 25. And I just kind of figure the reason why these are just scars now and there's no more really bad cystic acne on my chin is because I've started eating gluten-free. So I do believe that in that, like, what is it, Chinese medicine, that your face, like pimples on your face, are signs or symbols of what's going on inside your body. So I do believe that since I've been healing my gut, this has gotten better, but now I've just... I don't know where that comes from. And so, just gotta try and see what they suggest. I used to play soccer really competitively. My big dream was to play for Team Canada. We're kind of getting away from what I was talking about before, which was the secretaries and their jobs and, you know, specialists and things like that. Oh, and then we went all the way to treatment and how I want topical treatment and I want facials and things like that because I can't take Accutane. Here we go. I'm back because of my liver problems. So I'm not even sure that's a saying, but she drank a lot. I did actually go see my dermatologist before I left for Mexico and he confirmed. He's like, drink as much as you want. And I was like, oh. If you're young and you're watching this, you wait until you experience this yourself. If you're older and you're watching this, I don't need to explain it to you because you know. My life. I have just so much to complain about. I'm joking. I'm fine now. Oh, an update on the dermatologist appointment. I do have an appointment now. So I called and I was just like, I'm sorry, I waited 6 months. Could you please just get me in tomorrow? Like, I totally thought it was tomorrow. And you know, like, I don't know. Any of you ever remember having answering machines at home? Like, answering machines were my childhood and nobody freaking leaves messages anymore and nobody calls anymore. And I had a text from my dad who's just like, well, nobody wants to do their job anymore. I think that is ridiculous. I feel like I should also just end the vlog here because I'm not doing anything else for the rest of the evening. So Steve left half an hour ago. It's now 7 o'clock. He is going to go to the gym, then to his client's house. So he works kind of weird hours. So I'm just on my own for the rest of the night. And I don't think I'm going to do much, but I might have ice cream for dinner because I can't stop thinking about it. So that is it for my very first vlog ever. I'm kind of happy with it. I know it is centered around food and I know I didn't leave the house today, but I don't mind because there's days like that. And again, this is for memories purposes. So thank you to myself. Alright, well, I hope that you had a wonderful day. And if you like this video, please like and subscribe. I would definitely appreciate any support that anybody can give me. So thank you and have a good night yourself, or morning if that's when you're watching this. Okay, bye-bye. Hello, so-and-so. This is just so-and-so from so-and-so's office, and we're calling to confirm that you're available for your appointment on this day at this time. You know, and if you can't make it, please call us back at such and such a number. And that was my childhood. I got you. You're all alone.